What I really find interesting is the thought leadership that's happening. And I think really when you go to conferences, oftentimes it turns into a sales pitch about a bunch of products. The learning that is taking place here, and it's just very profound in my opinion. So I really think that when topics are discussed, change happens. Personally, what I'm looking to do on behalf of AVEVA is actually expand our network. I truly believe that we've spent a number of years building an amazing platform with tremendous technology that's built into it to help the operations and asset lifecycle. But what I'm looking to do is expand that platform and start to work with the connected world. Because I think the enterprise is a connected enterprise and it's moving in that direction, which means we need to have an ecosystem of partners that we work with to make sure that this all could work. And not just from a delivery perspective, but actually integrating the technologies together to make sure they can communicate and to make sure that the consumers of this information get value out of it. And so I think here that's one of the biggest objectives for me, and as a person that's in charge of a global partner network, I think this is a great opportunity for us to kind of spread our wings.
It's the dream. The great thing about this is the dream is here. And so there's been just so much development of technology over the last decade that we've reached this maturity level that this technology is available and it's integrated and it's fast time to value. At the conference here, as part of one of our presentations, we talked about one of our customers' cases, and that was for Saudi Aramco, the largest energy company in the world. And they've implemented a digital transformation strategy for their business, 4IR, Fourth Industrial Revolution, and they first really looked at what they had in place, and they already had the AVEVA Pi system in place. It's their industrial infrastructure, real-time industrial infrastructure, collecting all this information, archiving it, providing context to that information so that it's valuable and can be interpreted by the users of that data. It has analytics built into it, self-service analytics. They're using all those capabilities, but they wanted to start to add more applications that they could start to even drive more from this data, so treating the data as a true asset. And so what they started with is implementing a unified operations center where they have complete visibility, state-of-the-art visualization capability. They can see all the information from all their sites, simultaneous in a centralized control center. And then what they did is they underpin this with this information digital twin, which takes this data from engineering, operations, and the asset management side, fuses it together, organizes it in a data model, and then links it back to the physical asset itself and its connectivity within the plant. And so you can see all the information across the enterprise, just an amazing thing. And now what they're doing is implementing the value pillars of the digital twin. And one of those the first value pillar they chose to execute on was the leveraging of artificial intelligence and machine learning for predictive maintenance and for early warning detection of equipment reliability and performance problems, and then leveraging fault diagnostics and prescriptive actions to drive to what specific steps should I take to remediate this problem, this early warning alert and problem that I've detected. So pretty amazing stuff that they're able to achieve. The great thing about this is that value proposition that they're achieving is no different if it's just a single, much smaller manufacturing plant. The value proposition remains the same.
Come talk to us. We really would like to learn, and I think the more we understand what your challenges are, the better off we're going to be, because we can't develop solutions in a box, right? And we understand that also on your journey, Rome wasn't built in a day either, right? So it is a journey. And no matter where you're at on that journey, come talk to us. You don't have to have the strategy fully built out. You don't have to know your full digital transformation. Maybe you've been embarked on it already. Maybe you're with somebody, but we might be able to add some additional value.
Yeah, and I think it's just all about let's keep collaborating and innovating together. One really great theme at the conference that really stuck with me is that we're bringing this ESG context and discussion now into the conference and into reliability, and I think it's absolutely relevant. And looking at it even from how can reliability help us achieve our sustainability goals that we have as a global world today. So really great to see those advancements, and look forward to further discussing on those topics in future conferences.